Jamboree hit Calder Park for the very first time in 2015, and for a debut event was a smash hit, with big crowds, great vibe and killer racing. It was clear from the moment the gates opened, the event was going to be huge. As well as the usual categories, Jamboree also ran 2 dial-your-own competition classes open to any cars. This made for some great variety and a great show.
Mate, it's the first time that we have been down here. The track is really good actually, it's really tight. It's been hard for us to get a grips on the track. It's got more grip than I've ever had. You know, like, so we've had tyre shake dramas, we've broken the wheelie bars, we've broken intercooler pipes, and then we ended up having a few little, dramas in the engine from the tyre shake. We shook the taillights out of the back of the car, so we've had a good weekend. We're like a little bit cranky that we couldn't get, the car to go properly. But, the crowd's good and it's been beautiful weather today. It's a great event,
It wasn't just the racing though. The festival atmosphere off-track made for a great event as the pits were packed with traders and the Just Car Insurance show and shine.
The first Melbourne Jamboree is sensational. The weather's fantastic, the cars are fantastic. I've never seen so many rotaries in Melbourne in the one spot ever. It's really awesome. So well done to Jamboree for coming to Melbourne for the first time. There's a rival Sydney and Brisbane. Yeah, I think they're going to have something to worry about in the next couple of years. So go Jambo. The reaction from the crowd here at Jamboree in Melbourne has been fantastic. They actually didn't expect to see what they are seeing right now, which is great because that way they're surprised. People are already saying we're coming back next year. Just Car Insurance are the official sponsors of the Show and Shine for the Jamboree in Melbourne, and we are the official Show and Shine sponsors for Brisbane and Sydney. We'll be back next year.
It's ridiculous, like, holy crap. Like, I've been running events for like 6 years now. I've been to over 150 events. I've been to events in New Zealand, Japan, and all around the country. And to see an event like this, first time in Melbourne, it is a massive success. The crowd is massive, the car show, it's all fantastic. Well, I've been lucky enough to be part of things like Top Gear Festival, where they've got drag cars and everything else as well. And to see something where there's drifting, drag cars, show cars, all these trade stands, I think it's a Melbourne first. I think it really is great for the scene, and I can't wait for the next one next year and be part of it and watch it become bigger and better again.
While racing was happening on the main track, the guys from VICDRIFT were also running a drifting competition sponsored by XD Racing Clutch over on the Thunderdome. On the Jamboree stage, there was the Babe and Bikini comps as well. In the afternoon, the racing got even fiercer. Apostolopoulos was driving to the limit in his R32 GTR. It is currently Australia's quickest and fastest registered true street GTR running in the 790s, and he was looking to go even quicker at Melbourne Jamboree.
We've come to Melbourne, had some fun. A lot of Sydney people, a lot of Queensland people, Jamboree style, everyone knows one another. It's good, weather's been good. Tracks get a bit different to everybody else. Everyone has different opinions. For us, it'd be nice just to go down, but we're getting there slowly. A few gremlins coming across, but yeah, generally all good. Jambo is Jambo, and everybody knows it as Jambo. So of course, the crowd and the people that come here are great. It's a good camaraderie between us all. Everyone gets on, everyone helps one another. I've had a lot of help today. It's been great. And for a first-time event, it's working well. There's a lot of people around, a lot of interest. A lot of people around want to see what's going on and what the whole sports compact scene is around. It's good. It's really good. We've run the 797 at about 176.7. Yes, 176.7. That's our PB. It is the biggest figure that we've ever made in the car and fastest we've ever been. It is a true street GTR. In other words, we can register the car and drive it. It's full weight. It's 3,805 pounds with me in it. So it's a real heavyweight. Look, it's going to go faster for sure. CV have done a great job. It's going forward and we're going to go faster.
In the late afternoon, John reset his GTR record with a 791. Tung was down from Sydney, but running in Pro Turbo this time and running a string of low sevens, oh so close to that magical 6-second pass.
I decided to race Pro Turbo this weekend just so I can rip up Matuk and my mate Alex Cirtoski from Birong. We ran off the trailer 709 at 205. We've put a little bit more into the start line, but the track's starting to warm up a little bit, so it rattled the tyres a bit. So we left the same tune in it, just hopefully later on this afternoon when it starts to cool down, we'll go a little bit quicker. Well, I haven't been back to Calder for a good 15 years. The crowd's awesome. The track's good. I mean, Packy went 620 yesterday, so the track's definitely there. Just a little bit warmer today, so once it starts to cool down, the cars will get faster and faster.
Anthony Matuk and Alex Cirtoski were also down from Sydney and putting on a great show, representing for the Abbey fans.
This is the first time I've ever raced here. Very tricky to get used to. We bombed the tyres on the start line in the first run, second run. Third run, I backed the start right off. And then we got down a little bit. The fourth one, it 60'd pretty good. It took off pretty good. I think maybe half track, it stepped out. Came back around, did an undie change, and that's it. And then I've come back out again now. We're at 740, 180, but the car cut out 3 times on me, so I know what it is. I'll fix it. It's all good. We're gonna turn it up a little bit more in the next coming year. We've done a lot of development with our cylinder heads, our CNC porting, and a lot of other engine stuff that we've come a long way with and we've figured out. And we're really happy where we're at the moment. So next year, bigger turbo, a little bit more boost. We're going to keep it auto and I will never change it. The reason why I went to Pro Turbo as well is because of the Pro Tree, and we can bump into it. So we can bump in, we can race with the clutch guys whenever they want. So I'm happy.
Collin Willshire and Mark Jacobson in Factory Extreme had dramas and were out early. George Rehayem then flew the flag for Factory Extreme, running a string of low sixes, some of them very out of control.
Well, we come out of the Calder about maybe 4 years ago, and 4 years ago everyone said the track was garbage, and we come here, we enjoyed it. The car went nearly as fast as Sydney, a little bit more mile an hour, but we're pretty happy with it. And now after they fixed it, it's gone really fast, faster than Sydney with the new combo in it. Friday afternoon we went, we come out, we had the clutch pretty soft because we didn't know what the track was going to be like, and we had 1 or 2 little shakedowns, and then when Rodney and Chris put some clutch in it, went 0.95, which was fastest we've ever been. I don't think anyone's been a 95 yet in a compact car, and it went 265 at the 330, so it was still charging at the 330, and it went 404 at half track, and it was driving through the clutch at that point, so I kind of got off. I got off in 4th gear, like right at the end of 4th. I didn't even use 5th, and we went a 404, so we're pretty happy with that. You know, it was really gripped the whole run, fantastic. Well, it was turning the tyres because I think the track may have gone off a little. 60 not bad. It was only like a 98 or 99 in the 60, but then it was turning the tyres, so I pedalled it a fair bit to get it down the track. And then I thought, well, it's too much pedalling. It's not going to go fast anyway, so I pulled the chute. As I pulled the chutes, one of them tore in 2 places, like ripped apart, and it threw me right, but lucky enough the chutes were out, so I just let them do their thing. Didn't touch the brakes, I just pulled off the wall just lightly and it just tapped the wall, you know, so it was very lucky. I just, overall, like the crowd has been good, it's been consistent all day, the grandstands have been full, you know, the merchandise stand has been full all day, and it's good to be in Melbourne, you know, because a lot of the Melbourne guys that don't travel to Sydney and Queensland, they don't get to see what we do, you know. So at least like this, we're visiting a few more tracks over the country, and Ray and Collin will get us, you know, possibly moving into Perth as well. So then we got, you know, Sydney and Queensland and Perth and Melbourne, and we like to travel around, you know. We're crowd pleasers, and you know, we do what we can, and it's good.
When the sun fell, the hype went up going into the finals. In 289, Mustafa took the win in the RX-7.
Right, Daniel Ruggier in the final. Again, we've seen you at plenty of Jamboree finals. How have you found Melbourne Jamboree, and what's the plan for your last race of the event?
It's been a great event. Melbourne is a very nice place. Can't complain, weather's been good. The track is awesome, it's very grippy. PB'd in mile an hour again today at 150.7. Racing David Richardson, we raced in Queensland Willowbank probably a couple of months ago. He's very consistent, he's very good on the tree. He beat me, but I'm coming for you this time. I'm in the finals, and I'm not going to let this one go.
In modified compact, Daniel Ruggier in the Ruggier RX3 took the win.
All right, Poe is in another final of Pro Turbo. This time, ditch the small boots, put the big 28 by 10.5s on. The car's been a machine all day. Poe, what's the approach for the final? Are you going to let it eat? Are you going to run it out the back door? Are you just going to do what it takes to win, or both?
Probably what it takes to win, because we've been rattling the tyres the last 2 or 3 runs. So we've taken a little bit of power out just to make it a little bit softer, so it goes from A to B. But I told Matuk that I'm going to hold him out, I'm going to read a magazine, I'm going to eat a sandwich and just watch him on the two-step before I bump in.
What's it going to take to beat the mighty Gas Racing 2J of Po Tung?
Be God.
You reckon the
mate.
God's going to do it?
Has to do it,
In the
mate.
home of the VL Commodore.
Yep.
This is the old home. Where's the home now?
Sydney, mate.
Yeah?
The finals, Pro Turbo, was a great showdown between Po Tung and Anthony Matuk, with the Supra coming out on top. George Rehayem in the Mazda 6 took the win in Factory Extreme over Nathan Hagenson.
Well, to say it's been a challenge would be an understatement, but hopefully it's a challenge we sort of met for you guys. Again, I cannot thank everyone enough that has come along and supported the Melbourne Jamboree and all the Jamboree events over the years. Huge thanks to Melbourne, the scene of Melbourne, the drag racers, all of you guys that have supported us.
Melbourne voted him that he is truly the real guy. The winner, and this is just another one to the trophy list. Swap classes, put the 10.5s on it. The winner of MCQ Engine Systems and McLaren Associates, Pro Combat Pro Turbo, Pro Tung!
After a smash hit event, we can't wait for Jamboree to return to Melbourne even bigger and faster in 2016.